What's up, fam? You didn't think I forgot about you guys with today's video, right? Now, what am I going to talk about today? As you guys can see, how to find a valid point of interest, which is very important and something that many people have been asking me. Hey, Mauricio, how do you find a valid point of interest? Because I always come across one and it seems that it's not that one, and then I get the higher one, and the higher one's not that one, and then the other one, so on and so on. And I'm confused at this point. I don't know what point of interest I take in consideration. Don't worry, I got you guys. But before we get started, as always, please do me a huge favor. Like, comment, subscribe to this video. It's all I ask from you guys. But when you guys hit that like button, make sure to gently hit that like button, because I don't want to get complaints from YouTube. I've been getting way too many complaints from YouTube lately. These past videos have been way too fire, and you know, YouTube does complain sometimes. But let's get started with this little video. Now, how to find a valid point of interest. Click that link below. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, how to get a valid point of interest. Now, what's going on right here, first thing you want to take into consideration is your sessions, right? Here is a big tip I recommend you guys to know, okay? Please pay attention to this. And if you have not yet, hit that like button. Please hit that like button, because this is not information that you're going to see everywhere, right? It might seem very simple, but sometimes simplicity is key for your trading. So understanding what session it is that you're in. Now, of course, I want to trade New York session. We need to trade New York session. We don't want to trade New York session and London session. We don't want to trade New York session and Asia session and stuff like that. So first things first, time zone. Understand what time zone it is, because right here in the US might not be the same time as in Australia, as in the UK, as in Mexico, as in Canada, so on and so on. But one thing that is always going to be the same one is if you change that time zone. So right down over here, you will see that it says time zone. If you are trading New York session, I highly recommend you click on this time zone and make sure to be UTC -5 New York. If you're trading London session, UTC London. Okay, very simple, very easy. A very small thing that many people tend to leave off. What's your time zones? Hey Mauricio, but if I'm in the UK, if I'm in Canada, I'm in Mexico, why do I want to go ahead and put New York? The reason why is because you want to be able to understand when liquidity is coming through the market. You understand when there is a new day for the market. So if I'm going on New York time frame, right, New York session, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put a divider and know when that day started. So for example, I will put a divider on the 00 time. From here moving forward, that means that from that line moving forward, I know that is a new day. So therefore, I'm able to track things on a much smaller and better perspective, because I'm able to see things on a detail perspective. I'm able to see details a lot better, right? Because at this point, okay, if I put dividers on my 00 time, what ends up happening is the fact that now I am focusing on what's going on that day. Now I am focusing on what is going on that day, right? So let me go ahead and put one more over here so that we guys can see the huge difference. Now, you might be saying, hey, there's no huge difference, this divider. Okay, of course. But look at this. What if you're focusing on all this? Okay, yeah, you're focusing on all this. But what if you just focus on this? Mauricio, there's not enough data. I understand. That's why you go on smaller time frames. That is how I'm able to get these sniper entries, because I'm able to go ahead and go on smaller time frames and look at the details. What am I seeing here on the details? Very quick. Liquidity, divergence, a quick run to the upside, and then market comes back up and touches a psychological level, 1.34725. Very easy, very simple. And then from that zone, from that area, I see market come down hundreds of pips to the downside. Within what? Within that day. So we'll look at that. Within that day, market fell 163 pips. By being able to understand what happens in one day on going on smaller time frames, you will be able to see things from a much better detailed perspective. So I hope this video helped you guys out a lot. I will be doing a lot more videos as far as understand when to trade, why to trade, and how to trade. So for right now, time zone, very important. Understand that it's a huge tip that a lot of people, leave off. And put your dividers, understand what you're doing in that time. Because one thing I'm going to tell you is, if you have a notebook, right?